Hey yogis, it's Brittany again, bringing you another 30-minute yoga flow. Today we'll be getting into our hips and be doing a lot of warrior poses. So those are all our poses in our deep lunges. So we'll be firing up the legs, opening up the hips, feeling good. Today we'll get started in a standing position. So put your feet below your hips and roll out to the pinky side edges of your feet, so that knife side edge of your feet. And then slowly seal all 5 toes down to the ground, ending with the big toes and the arches of the feet. Press all 4 corners into the earth, and slowly scan from there all the way up to your tailbone. We have a tendency to have our tailbone kind of stick out. Tuck it in. Draw your navel in and up. Chest up, roll your shoulder blades up and down, palms open. You can gently close your eyes. Crown of the head is reaching up, chin is parallel with the earth. And begin checking in with your breath here and how your body is feeling. Begin to slow the inhalation and exhalation. Filling up your lungs to full capacity and slowly releasing it all out. You're welcome to take that Ujjayi breath here, that breath just in and out of the nose with the constriction in the back of the throat. Here's a good place to set an intention for class today. Remind yourself of what brought you to your mat. Deep inhale. Open up, exhale. One more time, deep inhale. And open up, exhale. Sweep your arms up overhead, look up towards your hands. Reach for your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bend over towards your right. Inhale, come up, exhale here. Reach for your opposite wrist, your right wrist. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, bend over towards your right. Inhale, come up, exhale, lower your hands down. Press your hands out in front of you, so wrists are in line with the shoulders. Deep inhale, draw your chest forward, elbows back along the rib cage. And exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, look down. Inhale, float your chest forward, elbows back. Exhale, round the spine. So we're taking the cat-cow position here, but from standing. A couple more times. Inhale, elbows back, hugging the ribcage. And exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come up through center. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Bring your hands together to heart center. Inhale, and twist over towards your right. Elbow on knee, on top of the thigh. Deep inhale brings you back through center. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Press your hands against your shins. Shoulder blades roll down. Crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, fold. Step both feet back to a high plank. Option always come down to your knees. Inhale to shift forward. Crown of the head is reaching towards the top of the mat. And exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Hands are below the shoulders. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest up. exhale, release. One more time, inhale, press the chest up and forward. Chin is parallel with the earth, and exhale, lower. Bring your hands to the bottom of your ribcage. Deep inhale, straighten your arms for upward facing dog, and exhale, press your hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet, rock your head side to side, rotate those elbow creases forward. Hands and fingers spread nice and wide. Inhale to look forward. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Bring palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep those arms back up towards the sky and look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your right foot back. Check that both feet are on separate tracks so you can see the toes past the knee. And then lower that back knee now. Down, top of the foot down on the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. Biceps are in line with the ears. Deep inhale. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Find length between your shoulders and your ears. Deep inhale. And then exhale, float your hands back down to the mat. Frame your foot. Curl your back toes. And lift that left foot off the mat. Bring it back towards your right. Inhale to shift forward. Option to come down to your knees or stay in high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to look to the top of your mat. Step or hop towards your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back. Bring that knee down. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Exhale, sink deeper. Deep inhale, roll your shoulder blades down and back. Belly button tucks in. Deep inhale, exhale. Bring your hands back down to the mat, frame your foot. Step that right foot back to meet the left to your high plank. Inhale to shift forward, coming onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower halfway. And then inhale to your upward facing dog, chest comes up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Find your breath. Bring your feet together, big toes touching. Inhale, sweep your right foot up, heel up. Square those hips. And exhale, bring your nose to your knees. Round out your back. Inhale, sweep that right foot back up. And exhale, no, knees to nose. And then step that right foot next to your right thumb. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. So we're back into that crescent lunge with our knee raised. I'm gonna go this way so you can see me. So crescent lunge here. Deep inhale. And exhale, dial that back foot down for warrior two. Arms are open to a T. Shoulder blades are down and back. Press that right knee towards the pinky side edge of the foot. Deep inhale. And exhale, sink deeper. gaze is down that right arm. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, flip that front palm. Sweep it back and over for reverse warrior. And then exhale, bring that forearm to the thigh. Sweep that left arm up for extended side angle. We're going to float through that 2 more times, keeping that knee bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, forearm to the thigh, extended side angle. Come up on the ball of your left foot. We're back in that crescent lunge. Bring that left hand down to the earth for a twist. Keeping those hips squared. If it feels good on your neck, you can look up to that right hand. Deep inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring that right hand back down to the earth. Step back to your high plank or come down to your knees. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, hips come up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet. Deep inhale. And exhale, sink your heels down a little bit deeper. Inhale, sweep that left foot up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring your knee towards your nose, around the spine. Deep inhale, stretch the foot back up for three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to nose. This time, step it towards your left foot. So it's right, or your left hand. So your foot's right outside your left, right inside your left hand. Check again that your feet are on separate tracks. Deep inhale takes you up for crescent lunge. Biceps are by your ears. Deep inhale. And then exhale, dial that back foot down for warrior 2. Press that left knee towards the pinky side edge of the foot. Look down that left hand. Inhale. Exhale, can you sink a little bit deeper? Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, flip that palm. High five the back wall. Reverse warrior. Deep inhale here. And then exhale, extended side angle. Forearm comes to the thigh. Right arm can be straight or it can cross over your head. Deep inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time, inhale, sweep that left arm back and over. And then exhale, forearm to thigh, extended side angle. Come up on that back, on that right ball of the foot. Heel comes up. We're back in crescent lunge. Bring that right hand down to the mat and open up for a twist. Press that back heel towards the wall behind you. Deep inhale, and then exhale, bring the left hand back down to the earth. Press that left foot back to your high plank. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Elbows hug the ribcage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull out your feet. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat. Bend your knees, step or hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Double check that your feet are hip distance apart. You're going to find a focal point, so a spot about 3 feet in front of you. Bend your right knee, 90-degree angle, flex the foot. Find that focal point, hands to heart center. Deep inhale. And then exhale, bring your chest forward while you kick that right foot back behind you. warrior 3. So you're in like a capital T-like position. Bring that right hip down, screwing off the hips. You can reach your arms out in front of you or take airplane. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring that right foot up, back up to that bent position. And exhale, bring your right foot back down to the earth. Shake it out a little bit. Find that focal point again. Root down through that right foot. Inhale takes the left foot up. Leg is bent. Bring hands to heart center. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, kick that foot behind you, square the hips. All 5 toes are pointed down. You can take variations here on this side as well. Arms out in front of you, airplane. Deep inhale, exhale. Next inhale takes you back up to that bent knee, that one-legged bent knee, and then lower the foot back down to the earth. Shake it out. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold back over. Reach for opposite elbows. Rock your torso side to side. Feel your feet still grounding into earth. All 4 corners of the feet. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the earth. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, sweep arms up overhead. Look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your right foot back to that lunge position. Feet are on separate tracks. Make sure you can see your toes past your knees. Now this time you're going to take that right foot and dial the heel down. So back toes will be pointing to the corner of the room. Inhale, come up to that crescent-like lunge position. So it's like crescent lunge, except now our heel is down, sealed to the mat. And we want to get our hips squared towards the front of the mat. So if you need to open up your feet a little bit wider to do that, that's totally fine. And if you even need to step in a little bit closer, that's fine too. So deep inhale, arms up, biceps by ears. And exhale, sink down a little bit deeper into that front leg. Deep inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down to the earth. Walk that left foot in, step it back, high plank. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, sweep the right foot up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot just inside that right hand. Bring that left heel down. Left toes are pointed to the corner of the room, left corner of the room. And then inhale, come up, bicep by ears. And then play with it. Square off your hips. And if you need to walk your feet out a little bit wider here, go ahead. Once you have that strong foundation, pressing into the pinky side edge of your left foot, inhale, bring your arms back up. Exhale, sink deeper. One more time, inhale, crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sink into that bent knee. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot to meet your left. High plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing pressing up. Pedal out your feet. Let it go. Then slowly bend your knees and bring your knees down to the earth. Knees come out wide, big toes touch. Walk your hands out in front of you. Sink your hips back for child's pose. Resting here for a few breaths. Checking in with the cadence of your breath here. Maybe it's a little choppy. Can you slow it back down? And then inhale, rise up to your tabletop position. Swing your feet to one side, bring your sits bones down to the earth. You're going to put your feet out in front of you. You can have a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. Flex your feet back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, find length in the spine. And then exhale, hinging at your hips. Bring your hands down towards the mat outside your feet, or you can reach your hands outside your feet, your ankles, any spot that feels good for you. Deep inhale. And then exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Let your head fall a little heavy here. Relax any tension from your shoulders. Suck that belly button in. Deep inhale, lift your hands off the mat and walk over towards your right side. Your hands over to your right side. Deep inhale and exhale, sink down, getting a stretch through the left side of your body. And pressing the left hip down. And pressing into that right hand. Take an inhale and bring your hands over to the left side. Press that right hip bone down. Press to that left hand. And let your head relax. Inhale, come back through center. Bend your knees. Seal your feet to the earth. Hands out in front of you. Ensure that you have enough room behind you to lay back. Arms come out in front of you. Deep inhale. And then exhale. Slowly lower back. Vertebra by vertebra. All the way down. Back of your head is on the mat. Walk your feet in a little bit. Hands come, palms are down. You got a T-like position. So arms out wide. And just bend your knees side to side. Both knees float over to the left. Both knees float over to the right. Massaging out the lower back. And turn to face you. So then stop over at your right side. And pause here. Check that both shoulders are on the mat. Tailbone is pressing down into the mat as well. If you want a little bit more here, you can lift that right ankle off the earth and cross it over and rest it on the top of the left thigh. Opening up the left side of the body. Bring it back underneath your left knee and cross over to the left side. Making sure again that both shoulder blades are down. Press your palms into the earth. And if you want to go a little bit deeper here on this side, lift up that left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. Let your body just start melting into the earth. Relax any tension. Deep inhale. And exhale. Bring that left ankle back underneath the right. Bring your knees back up to center, knees bent. Relax that left leg down to the earth. Bend your right knee. Take your hands behind your thigh. And then straighten that right leg. Flex and point the toe. We take circles here. Going one way and then the other. You can pull the thigh back a little bit more to intensify it. And if this is too much, always feel free to bend that knee, that left knee back up. Flex the foot, point the foot. And then bend that knee again. Bring it down to the mat. Bend both knees. Take that right foot, and you're going to thread it underneath the left foot. Reach for your left foot. Take your left hand and reach for your left foot. See that? So you're just threading that right foot underneath the left. Then you can release that foot. And if you want to intensify this, you can reach for that left shin or behind the left thigh and bring the knee in. Deep inhale. Press your tailbone into the earth. Lower that left knee if it was raised. Untuck, unthread that right foot out of the left. Bend both knees. And then take that left knee in. Reach for the outside or the underneath the thigh, the hamstring. And then straighten that left leg and flex and point your foot. See how that makes your calf feel. Point your toes, because that gives you a nice stretch on the top of your foot. Inhale. And exhale, can you sink your shoulders a little bit deeper? Tailbone into the earth. Now bend that left knee, bring it down to the mat. Both knees are bent. Take that left foot and thread it underneath your right leg. Take your right hand, reach for your left foot, place it where it needs to go, where you feel a nice stretch without it being too much. Arms are open to a T. And if you would like to intensify this stretch, bend that right knee and reach for underneath the thigh or for the shin. And draw that right knee towards your right armpit. Inhale, fill up your lungs. And exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower that right foot down to the earth if it was raised. Bend both knees. Now, take your feet off the mat, bring your knees towards your armpits, feet out wide, flex your feet. Take your hands in between your legs and reach for the outside of your calves or the pinky side edges of your feet for happy baby. You can rock side to side. See if you can press that tailbone down to the earth. Another deep inhale. Make a little ball with your body. Hug your knees towards your chest. Forehead to knees. Exhale. And deep inhale. And then exhale, let it all go. Float your feet down to the earth. Maybe you need to walk your feet body up a little bit. Make sure you're on your mat. And take up any comfortable position here, laying on your back. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. We're coming to final Shavasana now, those last few minutes of class where we just lay. We're not being told to do anything right now other than just breathe. Relax your heels. Let your feet fall wide. Relax your thighs. Relax any tension in your stomach. Take deep inhalations down towards your navel. And exhale lets you sink deeper into the earth. Melt here. Start bringing movements back to your fingers, to your feet. And flex and point those toes again. Make some circles with your wrists. Deep, strong inhale, come to a good morning stretch. And then exhale, rock to one side for fetal position. You can use your arm as a pillow and rest your head there. Press your hands into the earth and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Eyes can stay closed. Take a couple more breaths here together. Deep inhale, arms split overhead, palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep arms back overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Hope to see you soon. Until next